Hey, what's up? What's up? This your boy Jack Thriller, man. Hey, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Jack Thriller, on Facebook, because I just got my Facebook back. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing it back inside my divorce. Young Jack Thriller. It's also Jack Thriller on Twitter. And you tuned in right now to Candy Kisses with Michelle C. Hey, do I have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C, a.k.a.
DJ Make a Move. She cute.
Your host of Candy Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Candy Kisses blown away. Candy Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Candy Kisses TV. With my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
Yo, what's up? It's bruh man from the 5th floor. In the ATL chilling with Candy Kisses TV.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Candy Kisses TV with my homegirl Michelle.
Hello there. Have you asked yourself what you're missing? I have. It's Candy Kisses TV.
What up, Kiss fam? It is your girl Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. Act like you know. So you know what I do each and every time. I'm always bringing the dopest talents. But before we get started, you know what I got to do. You know I got to threaten you just a little bit. Subscribe now. I'm gonna tell you, mama. Act like she done raised you right. You hear me? Okay. So let's get right on to it. I know you looking to the left like what this nigga got on, but
Yeah, I blanket. Tell you what I don't got on is the heat. I don't have the heat on.
I am bringing you someone that everybody should know by now. If you don't know and you're not a comedy fan, if you're not an interview fan, if you ain't a fan of somebody that's doing a damn thing in the industry, you don't know this man. That's shame on you. But if you know something and you got your whole life together, you know who this man is. First of all, he's a comedian. He's an interview special. Matter of fact, I'm going to say interview connoisseur. He will ask you the questions that you would never think a nigga would ask. That's him. That's him. Also, been on the goddamn MTV stage on that Wild and Out in it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't know, I am introducing Mr. Jack Thriller. Pew, 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 pew. What is up?
What's going on, girl? How you doing?
Good. Please let them know how to follow you and go ahead and get your social media drop right quick.
Make sure you follow me at Jack Thriller, man, on Instagram and on Twitter, and Young Jack Thriller on Facebook. I just won my Facebook back inside my divorce settlement.
Oh, okay. So they stole that too?
Yeah, man. My ex tried to check my my Facebook for me.
Is that how they be? Okay, I don't even. I got so many questions, but we're gonna get to the real questions first. All right, so you have been doing this thing for quite some time. Like, man, I remember you from way back in the day when you weren't Jack Thriller, when you had the name Honey Bun. So that now you know that's gonna be my first question. Why Honey Bun?
When I was Cedric Entertainer used to have this joke about this guy named Delicious. I ain't calling no Delicious. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And I thought that shit was just so funny. I was always thought like gay jokes or something about something that had something to do with, you know, just some gay shit was always hilarious to me for some reason. But I'm not. But anyway, I was thinking to myself, like at 14 years old, if I ever became a comic, I need something like Delicious that make people uncomfortable, but they won't forget it. You feel me? And so, you know, back in the day, it was some shit on in Atlanta called the chat line, right?
I remember that.
My brother used to get on the chat line and go meet hoes and shit, you know, all over Atlanta. Man, we go to Marietta, we would go to the West End, Stockbridge, on the Martyr, Underground Mall, just to get some pussy.
Lord, y'all was traveling for it.
We was ridiculous. And mind you, I'm freshly dropped out of high school. So this was all it was to do. I was working at McDonald's on Wesley Chapel, and I get on the chat line to go meet girls and shit, right? And this back you can get catfish for real because there wasn't no picture phone when you sending pictures to bitches.
Exactly.
And you have to mail a bitch.
Listen, why you bringing up old memories? Like I got catfish for the first time.
Oh shit.
Oh God, like it was my luckily, Skate Town used to be bumping back in the day. That was our little thing, right? So
Yeah.
So one of my best friends was a guy, and I was like, look, I'm supposed to be meeting this dude up here. And if the nigga is ugly, you got to act like you my dude, bro. Cause I don't want to I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I don't want to kick with him the whole night. Man, that nigga, I got there, that nigga looked like a fat Usher Raymond. I was like, oh hell no. I was like, hey, Rodney, come here. I need you got to be my man now, cause this nigga ain't the one.
Holy shit. Hey, I never catfish people because I already knew I had one eye. So I got to send you a picture with my eye hanging out the socket, all that, to make sure this is going to be out, that it's going to work between us.
At least you kept it real.
What you see is what you get.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. You let them know.
Yeah. So I was catering to all the women that like niggas with one eye. And I said that shit off the rip because I don't want to be like fat Usher Raymond.
So you know how they
I always
what's his name?
Michelle, I always been into people that like me. If you like me, I don't like you, and I don't care. I don't care. I never tried to impress nobody or none of that shit. And you could remember that, what you seeing me come up. I wasn't trying to be no people pleaser. I just did what felt good to me. But so anyway, I was on the chat line, right? And I was in one of the rooms, and then this gay dude came in and said, "Hey, my name Honey Bun. My name Honey Bun. I hope your mama died by." And just left the room. Okay. And I bust out laughing, and he did that shit 3 more times in 3 different rooms, and I was like, "That's it.
Like that's what I'm gonna go with.
That's what I'm gonna go with. If I ever become a comic, that's what I'm gonna do." So 3 years later, not 3 years later, actually. I also used to call into the Ryan Cameron morning show in the morning, and I would do the gay character called Honey Bun, and that was like pretty much his debut. And Ryan would invite me to the radio station to do the show with him. He was like, "Hell, man, I thought you was a little gay dude." I said, "No, I just thought that shit was funny and shit and blah 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 blah." I said, "Well, anyway, shit, come on and da 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 da. You should do comedy." And 3 years later, I had some job I was working at called AmeriCorps, and they used to send us out to like schools to teach kids how to read and shit. Yeah. And one of the girls that I worked with on my team, she worked at Phillips Arena, and the Kings of Comedy came, and I was a big Steve Harvey fan, big Bernie Mac fan, all of D.L. Hughley, all of them. I'm 17 years old. I begged her to go get me some front row tickets. I gave her the money, and I went to the concert. And guess who I see opening up for them? Ryan Cameron.
Of course, Ryan always been the hookup man.
I didn't know, and fucked my head up that this nigga was doing stand up, and he was ripping a 20,000 seat show, and I was like, I could do that too. And so that's what I decided to be a comedian from there, and went to Chris Tucker Comedy Club and started going by Honey Bun on stage.
Okay, so that's when it sparked out. Yeah, I told you I've been in the radio field for a minute. That's Ryan the homie. He always been a complete fool.
Yes, and like I said, he really changed my life.
Oh yeah. He that's one thing I can say. He do look out.
Like I ain't know him like that, but the little things that he did do for me, like let me come on his radio show, just letting me just see that that somebody like me that don't got no background and no high school diploma or any college or anything like that. Those little opportunities sparked me, and let me know that it was something out there for me in entertainment.
Now, one thing I will say, I can tell you from just knowing your journey, your hustle game so damn strong, my nigga. They can't say I don't care who say something negative about you. They can't say it to me, because I was like, do you know where he came? Like, I don't even know all your story, but I know enough to know. I don't care what you talking about. He gonna get it how he get it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he need to get, he gonna get it. Okay.
100%, super accurate.
So let me ask you, Well, I was going to ask you about the entertainment thing, but you already done laid that out. What was your first, like your very first set? Like, what was your first time on stage like? Were you nervous? Were you like?
It's Chris Tucker Comedy Club. And
okay.
Hold on. You know what's so wild?
What?
The first person I ever opened up for was Steve Brown and the Keys. And you met
me. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And I used to see the niggas on Wild. I'm now on Comic View all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And, this shit. So I know Steve that long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so he really inspired me. And he was always real cool. We right now we cooler than we ever been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to go out and go do the work because you don't know who's gonna stay in this shit and who just been fucking around and just doing it to be doing it. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So that's great. That's crazy that we met at his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't scared. I was cool with bombing and all that stuff. I was always fearless.
You was cool with it. How you cool with bombing?
I just wanted to be seen. I just wanted to be heard. I just wanted to figure shit out, and I knew that I've seen enough like come up stories on television that know that I wasn't gonna be the shit right off. But I always knew it that at the end of the day I will be. I knew I was at the beginning, so doing bad on stage it didn't really bother me. Does that make sense?
No, it does, but I want you to bottle up that confidence and pass it around, my nigga, because that's like that stage is not no. Like I did my first I've done a couple of sets, but I'm just dipping my toes on getting on the stage, and I'm good when I'm in control of everything. I'm a business owner for 17 years, so when I can control everything, I'm good. But when you on stage and you don't know if it's gonna go left, right, or whatever, it's just like, all right, am I gonna be able to control this, or am I gonna have to swing on somebody after I get off stage? What am I gonna do?
Well, I ain't never been in control. I've always been in hostile environments. From the beginning of school and just in life, I've always just been ready for whatever because that's how I got it. You know what I'm saying? So being on stage, it was just a walk in the park. Nobody ever was nice to me. Nobody ever respected me. Nobody did me any favors and stuff. So used to rejection when you do when you do get like some appreciation, it makes you a certain type of way, and you're like, okay, I see what they like, all right, and then I'm gonna do this for me, and it puts you in a place where you don't be living for the cheers, because if you live for the cheers, you'll die by the booze.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you really have to love yourself and do it. Find something deeper for you. I don't perform for the people. I do that shit for me.
That's right.
It's
That's the thing that I decided that I was gonna do with my life. I'm like, you know what? One thing I hate when I hear people say, before I die, I want to do this. I want my bucket list. I'm just like, you know what? Whenever God call me home, I want to make sure my list is empty. I want to be empty. Anything I thought I want to do, I'm gonna try it. If I succeed, great. If I don't, oh well, I tried it.
100%, man. You do not want to be on your deathbed saying you played it too safe, because you can't try life.
Man,
you can't.
That's it. Now let me ask you, when you started, like you said, you wasn't afraid of the stage, but did you even think of the concept of like writing jokes, or you just went up there and freestyled, or what you did?
Yeah, freestyle, and I ain't learned how that shit really go until I met Lil Duval, and back when he was Rolling Pile. And I was 20 years old, and he was like, "Hey man, you know what? You funny. You funny. You one of the funniest niggas I know or have seen. But you just do the shit off stage. You don't everything that you do off stage is the shit that you're supposed to be doing on stage, and that's talking about your eye and all that other stuff. I even talk about my eye when I will be on stage." And so it was the elephant in the room. And when I realized I was supposed to be talking about me instead of doing my best comic view or impression of what I thought they were doing,
right.
And that's when things had changed for me. So he really changed the course of how I saw being a comic.
Now, you know what's funny is the world is so smart. Because I remember when he was going by Rolling Powell too. And the irony of it is my cousin is Erica Duchess, and now she on tour with him. So this when I tell you this world so small.
You want to see it get smaller?
What?
You ready?
Okay.
Erica Duchess is about to go on tour with me, and now
look at this. Look at this.
I just found out last night, right after I sit and met you.
Okay. Well, I mean, y'all need like somebody to warm up the stage.
Yeah. More and warm up the car because the winter coming.
Baby, listen, I got a hot 7. What can we do with it?
Well, we're gonna have to figure it out.
Okay. Listen, no, actually, I'm naturally a writer, but like I said, I'm new to this, so like I don't want to.
I want to be a pop star. I want to be a rock star. I want to get in the studio. You know, I want to act.
You heard my name was the Jill of all trades. Don't ever get it twisted. Come on now.
I hear
literally, my passion for real has always been like writing and artsy stuff. But writing has always been my passion. And then so like writing stuff is my thing. But like you said, you got to figure out what's gonna work on the stage. Because just because you write something dope, don't mean it's gonna translate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm still dibbling dabbling. Matter of fact, got an open mic this Monday. If you in town, pull up. So we are moving on. So how did you hook up with Mr. 50 Cent?
Man, I had been Lil Duval's sidekick, opening act, security, personal assistant for 10 years.
Okay.
And I 2009, I just was in Nowheresville, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and I just had enough of Atlanta. And I was sitting on the couch with my uncle one day.
Mm-hmm.
And we was watching Tavis Smiley. It was 50 Cent being interviewed by Tavis Smiley. He said he was looking for comedians, directors, and writers and stuff. And my uncle was like, "Man, you need to move up to New York and go find 50 Cent." I was like, "What? I need to do what?"
Right.
Because it's so far-fetched and whatnot. And mind you, this guy is a mega mogul then on the rise. Like everything that's happening with him right now is not surprising.
Exactly, because he's been crying.
My uncle, he was like, "Man, what you got to do down here?" And I was like, "You're right," but I at this particular time, I had never been to New York before. So conveniently, my homeboy Gabriel Hart, he goes by Video God now. He's one of the biggest music video directors in the world.
Okay.
He actually did Lil Duval first DVD called That Boy Funny. We wrote the skits and all that shit back in 2003. And you know, he started doing music videos and blah 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 blah. And so anyway, he calls me after I'm having this conversation with my uncle. He said, "Hey, we finna go to New York and we're fixing to shoot Fat Joe video, and we're finna do another video for the Locks."
Okay.
Right? Mind you, I don't know these niggas yet.
Right.
I never been to New York yet.
Okay.
So I had to do some of the driving and shit. We went to New York and we shot these music videos, and I had remember that, you know, the age-old thing. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Mm-hmm. And I called Rob Stapleton because I wanted to see if I was funny in New York. So I called my boy Rob Stapleton because when he come to Atlanta, I drove him around and shit, took him to shows and all that other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Hey, bro, you got any places I can goddamn dance spot tonight and stuff?" So he told me about Mocha's on in Harlem, hosted by Smokey. Then he said he got a show that he can get me booked for opening up for featuring for Capone.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah, this is in 2009, March.
Right.
At the Dugout in the Yankee Stadium.
Damn. Hold on. How you go from not knowing nobody to God just saying, "Hey, I'm gonna put you here, 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 and here"?
Manifesting it, believing it, taking no from no for an answer from myself. From myself. Because if you look around, Michelle, see this, if you do this shit right here, you got everything that you need and everything that you want. You just not using all of your resources and tapping into your greatness. You already got everything you need to take your shit to another level. Does that make sense?
No, it makes plenty of sense. Let me find out you a pastor in these streets.
Yeah, hey, gospel sex symbol, baby.
Okay.
So I go do these shows, I rip them, and I meet a girl after the Capone show, and in Harlem, and she take me back home, give me some pussy and all this other shit, and I was like, "Man, I'm supposed to be here." And so I talked to
how we start from talking about God, now you talking about how you got some pussy?
Gospel sex symbol. Gospel sex symbol.
Okay.
So I had talked to my uncle that lives in Harlem and asked him could I come up and stay with him, you know what I'm saying, like for 6 months and shit to see if I can, you know, maneuver around New York and make something happen.
That's right.
So he told me yeah. So August 6th, well, hold on, I'm about to skip over something very important.
Okay.
I get home, I'm back with Roland. We go to Grand Hustle, and every artist is in there. Boosie was there, Young Dro, all kind of motherfuckers was there and shit, and and it was teasing Roland about having a homeboy, a best friend named Honey Bun. And have you seen that video?
Yes.
Yes. This was the night my name changed.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was already thinking about changing it and shit to Young Thriller.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, nah, your name gonna be Jack Sparrow, you know, like from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm like that Jack, Young Jack Thriller. Boom, there it is right there. Now I'm ready to leave.
Okay.
And, I moved August 6th, 2009. I started doing viral videos with these two dudes that I had met up there that wanted to shoot them for free for me. All they wanted was credit. Because they seen all the shit that I had did with Lil Duval, because me and Lil Duval started all that YouTube comedy skit thing. We that was us. We everybody daddy. Throw that out there real quick. Then one of the sites that picked it up was thisis50.com, 50 Cent. And got more skits. And 4 months later, 50 hits me, World Star hit me, and Vlad TV hit me, wanted me to be personalities on their platform.
Damn.
So I went with who? 50.
I know that's right.
Yeah, because that's what I moved there to do anyway.
Let me tell you what's funny. One of your I think it was on This Is 50. One of my favorite interviews you did was when you did Casey and JoJo. Nigga, you is a fool for that one. You acted a whole ass. And I was like, this nigga stupid.
You know what's funny about that? People say that all the time. But I felt like, I was like, what part of the shit where I was goddamn acting a fool?
Well, it's okay. Like when you look at Jodeci and you look at like icons like that, you ask the questions that like regular niggas like us would want to know, but most people don't. And so that's what made it like, this nigga really is this nigga there. Like what?
I got it.
And that's what makes you, that's what people like want to watch what you got going on, because it's like, we don't know what he finna say.
Right. It's nothing run of the mill. Never been.
So that's what's dope about it. So let me ask you, what is your ultimate goal in this entertainment industry? Where do you see yourself? Let's 5 years from now.
If it looked like anybody career that mirrors it, it would be Steve Harvey. Books, television shows, radio shows, movies, that.
Okay.
I want to do this fantasy tour. This is my fantasy tour right here. Me, you nigga always got to start out with himself.
Of course.
Me, Tank, and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, that's dope right there.
That's what I want to do. Like smoke panty dropping ass.
It's funny too, though.
Huh?
Tank is funny too, though. Like he can even do some comedy.
Now you see why he's there.
Yeah. Okay. That works. Now you know who. I don't know if you should know who he is. Are you familiar with Barry Brewer?
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
Okay, so Barry's the homie. Like I think you need to add Barry. That whole thing will be music, comedy, bruh.
Wow.
That would be because like I've been knowing Barry for a minute now, and when I saw him get on them keys, I said, "Oh, you do this." He was like, "Yeah, nigga."
That's kind of hot right there.
Nigga, I'm telling you, that'll be a combo, and you need to go ahead and sprinkle me in there because I suggested it.
Because you got that 5 to 7.
So you know what I'm saying.
That hot ass.
Got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That flaming lava.
Listen, okay? If you
wasabi.
When you pull up, you're gonna be like, "Oh, she wasn't lying.
That is.
Now, okay. Now I know that you were on season 5 and 8 a while now, and you just heard
5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, and then you on the new one.
Yeah, 16 and 17.
Okay, so you know you got to spill the beans. How did all that come about?
Same thing.
Okay.
All right, so I used to make t-shirts for Corey Holcomb. He used to love my shirts, my honey bun shirts. I used to have glitter on the motherfuckers and shit.
Okay.
All this just back in early 2000s and stuff, right? And I used to drive Corey around too.
Okay.
So Corey, he was on Wild 'N Out at the time. This was when Wild 'N Out first came out. You did. Williams on there. You know, and so Corey, I had been doing it for like 2 years. He hit me up one day. He said, "Man, I want to do something special for you, man, and whatnot. But man, because you don't never ask me for nothing. I didn't charge Corey anything for do. I just wanted to be around him and soak up the knowledge and the energy and just all that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the things about me too, Michelle, is that I was extremely cool and still am with paying dues. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I was want to earn my spot, you know, and I asked him, I say, well, if you really want to do something for me, man, I want to be on Wild 'N Out, man. You think you can get me on Wild 'N Out? He said, hey, man, I can get you an audition with Nick and whatnot. You just gotta come fly to LA. And I was like, damn, I ain't never been on no plane before. I'm 23 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 23 years old. I hit this girl up I knew that had a buddy pass. She put me in first class on Delta and flew me to LA. And I had an uncle in LA.
Okay.
I stayed with my uncle in LA. I met Corey on the set. And man, it was amazing. Everything about this trip was just awesome and mind-blowing and inspiring. And I remember just watching the episodes that were being shot that day, because I had seen all these big ass celebrities that I ain't never seen before in real life. Like, fucking, hey, forgive me for this one. It was Pretty Ricky.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey man, I'm too gangster for that. I'm too gangster to be saying this shit, but this was there. But I was.
You want to say "Ride with me"?
Yeah, they did that shit. Them hoes was going crazy, man. Nick, yo, goddamn Swiss Beats.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg. I knew Lil Jon already because I'm from Atlanta.
Right.
He was there. It was some more motherfuckers was there too. I forget. But anyway, Corey works me into one of the games, the family reunion game and whatnot. And after the show was over, he brings me backstage and I talk to Nick. We were right in between shows, and I said, "Yo, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Hey, I know Lil Jon. Lil Jon, tell Nick that you throw me on the show." And he said, "Hey man, you here already?" Yeah, I said, "Well, yeah, I am here, but tell the nigga to put me on this shit, nigga."
Right.
And he was like, "Bruh, you here? Just all you gotta do is just be here. You just gotta be. You gotta be there."
Right. Okay.
And he pissed me off because I'm like, he'll listen to you, but I didn't know what I know now, because I'm in one of those positions where, you know, people think that I'm somebody and I can just tell Nick Cannon to fuck with somebody.
Right.
And that's basically what Lil Jon was trying to tell me. He can't tell this nigga what to do on his fucking show just because he's seen some video shoots or at Uptown Comedy Club or 559 in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're so unrealistic when you're younger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when whatever your perception is on how the game should go.
Mm-hmm. You don't know the protocol. You be like,
you don't know the protocol. So you saying dumb shit. And mind you, I'd have been on Lil Jon tour bus and all this other stuff. So I was so angry with him. And so Nick had, and I got to get back. I said, fuck it, all right, so I got to do this myself. Yo, so Nick, yeah, I want to be on the show, man. I'm really funny, blah, blah, blah. He said, hey, man, he go, Mike, if you can go out and make my audience laugh and shit, pretty much warming up the audience for the new, in between before Wild 'N Out, the next episode started.
Wait a minute, you had an opportunity like right then.
Right then.
That was your audition.
Yeah, the nigga gave me the mic. I was like, okay. I went out there to do some haymakers. Nick said, you're going to be on the next season of Wild 'N Out. There was no next season of Wild 'N Out.
Okay.
Went off. This was season 4. But get 6 years later, now I'm not Honey Buns anymore.
Right.
It's 2012. I'm Jack Thriller. And I'm thinking that he probably don't remember who Jack Thriller is and shit. I heard on the radio he was bringing Wild 'N Out back. And I'm staying in New York at the time. I am Jack Thriller now. People know me. I'm the dude with 50 Cent, with the eye. Blah. Heard Nick was gonna be performing at Gotham Comedy Club in New York. I went to go to his show, and he's on stage performing. I'm sitting on the side, just waiting on this nigga to come off so I can ask him, can I be on Wild 'N Out? Right. And get off stage, and then it's this young guy. This young guy, he stops me, and he said, "Hey, what's going on, man? I'm a really big fan of yours. My name's Chico and whatnot. I think you dope as fuck, man. Yo, how's 50 Cent?" And so, I said, "Nigga, hey, let me holler at you in a minute. I got Nick." He said, "Hey, but let me ask you this one question." I said, "Motherfucker, I'll be back. I have no intentions of coming back to this crazy young nigga." And I passed the nigga, go downstairs in the Nick dressing room. His bodyguard stops me and says, "Man, where the fuck you think you going?" And I said, "Hey, I'm here. My name is Jack Thriller. I'm here with ThisIs50.com to interview Nick Cannon." Nick Cannon busts out the door. "Jack Thriller, what's up, man? Nigga, yo, I watch all your shit." I'm thinking this, like, whoa, God, what's going on right now?
Right.
Yeah, because this nigga know me.
Okay.
But he doesn't know me from that shit that happened before 4, 5, 6 years ago.
He forgot all about that, right?
He forgot all about that. There's too much time, and he done met a lot of motherfuckers do since then, shot movies, all kind of shit.
Right.
He was like, "Yeah, let's do the interview." So I took out my little camera phony thingy, and I did one of these right here. Mm-hmm. And I said, "First question coming out," because I come out swinging. Mm-hmm. I said, "I hear you bringing Wild 'N Out back."
Now, it's rumors also that you bringing Wild 'N Out back.
Yes, sir. I need to get you on there.
No, that's what I've been trying to tell.
Come on.
How do I get on Wild 'N Out, Nick?
We doing a nationwide casting, but I think you get to get in front of everybody because we already fam. You already done been through the process and all that.
He said, "I am, and you ain't even got an audition. You're gonna be on the next season, the 5th season." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, that's how it happened.
Listen, I'm gonna need some all that on me. Sprinkle a little bit all that on me.
Yeah, that's how it happened, and you can go see it on YouTube and like see this interview that I'm talking about. You'll see it. Okay. You'll see my life changing in this direction. Wow. Camera, and so fast forward. I'm on the set of Wild 'N Out. I'm working for the ThisIs50 at the same time too. So I had said that I'm gonna interview all of the cast members from Wild 'N Out. So absolutely. Chico Bean, and he said, "You don't remember me, do you?" I said,
"Don't tell me that was the Chico that you said. Nigga, get your ass out the way so I can go talk to Nick."
That was him.
Lord have mercy. Look at
that was him.
So I bet he was just like, "Yeah, nigga, that was me. You pushed my ass to the side."
You got to hear him tell the story. And once again, it's documented. I'll send you the video. He was so friendly then.
Right. Man, look, Chico, I thought you was gonna say Chico B. I was like, I don't know, because I don't know if Chico from New York, but I don't know, but we'll see.
No, he's from where he from I think he's from South Carolina or some shit like that.
Okay.
And he had that grind, and he won a chance to open up for Nick Cannon. So
got it.
Opening up. He's a young up and coming comedian.
Okay.
Don't nobody come out of nowhere.
Right.
A little path grinding their ass off to get to where they are. And if you'd have told me 10 years later this nigga have to sign me to 85 South.
He was like, yeah, now, nigga. Now you now what? The same nigga you pushed to the side.
Humble pie.
Listen, look, God don't make no mistakes. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna lead you this way, but I'm gonna have to make you circle around for that mistake that you made right there." That's what you do. Look, I'm a living witness. I done made some mistakes in my life, so nigga, I know about that humbleness.
Yeah.
So trust and believe.
Yeah. So I always had these moments like this. I always been able to manifest exactly what I wanted to happen, and I get it popping. You feel me? If I wanted it. That gap where you see me not on Wild 'N Out, that's when I went into a deep depression, and I didn't want to do anything. I got married and fell in love, got in bad relationships and shit, and trying to do my own thing. I was mad because I wasn't on TV yet, on doing movies and all that other shit, and I just had to shake a whole bunch of stuff off and get people away from me and get back to the origin. So I moved back home in February after I had a talk with Carlos about bringing me to the brand of 85 South and stuff. So yeah, I have been back since February.
So it sounds like you to plug it. It sounds like you need to plug me to be a part of the brand. That's all I'm saying. I don't do it out there like that because you know what I'm saying. You know how long I've been trying to get on 85 South show. I know Carlos, but that nigga don't know me. Like he know my face, but he don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But when he see my face, he be like, I seen her around, but I don't know where I know. Just kind of like you did me. You know what I'm saying? You was like, I know you, but I don't know why I know you. But now you know me for real. So now we know each other. Since we here now, I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and put me on the list. I don't mind being on the waiting list. I'm patient.
Oh. You got a good weight game.
Oh, nigga, listen.
Nobody can weight like you.
So strong. Now I don't have my weight game and my patience game is always excellent. It's A1 for something that I want.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a shit about it. But if it's something I want, I got the patience. That's the difference. That's what my mama told me all the time. You ain't got to pay. You ain't got to pay. Yes, I do for something that I desire. I don't desire washing those dishes right now, so I don't fucking give a shit about that. Right?
The 100%.
We are moving on now. If you had your ideal role in a movie, what kind of character would you play?
Damn, and I know this shit too. Oh, the one I want to play now.
Okay.
Is I want to play Terry Flannery on BMF when he grows up, and you know what I'm saying, they establish themselves.
You know what? Nigga. Okay.
What? What?
I love it, but it's hilarious at the same time. I absolutely love it.
Why you shitting my dream?
I said I love it. I ain't shitting on you. I just said it's wonderful. It's I feel you. You got it. I think you can do it.
Okay.
Hop on the wig and then you're in the game.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm back.
No, I think you would be excellent in it. It's just I didn't think that was gonna come out your nigga. You never know what's coming out your mouth. That's like I didn't think that was gonna come out your mouth, but I think that's great. Don't do me like that. Don't do me.
What was you? Well, I'm curious to know what you.
The way you started off, I thought you was gonna say something real deep, like I want to be. I don't know. You sounded like you was gonna say some real deep shit, like and then it's gonna be a mastermind, and so when you said it threw me off. I didn't think that was gonna come. So
is this role is good enough though, right?
Oh no, that's a dope role. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You've been deep for a minute, then you go back. So I'm just like, okay, I don't know. I just felt like it was gonna be like deeper.
Hold on, Terry Flannery ain't deep. Southwest TA ain't deep.
For me, with movies, it depends on the type of person you are. For me, I know me. If I do movies, I want to do something in the comedy field and something silly because I can't see myself being like in a drama role. Because nigga, I'm a fool. So that's why when you said that, I was just like, yeah, that's deep. But I'm thinking you're gonna say something like, I don't know, like a Morgan Freeman type character or some shit, like something like real in depth.
Well, this I dream up front.
Okay.
And envision how to get to whatever's next. And what I know I could do this because that nigga got shot in the eye too. Well, I ain't eye, but I got an eye like his.
Okay.
It's not far-fetched.
Yeah.
50 produces it. Terry just followed me on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm saying things like that, like this inside of interviews where other people will see it and they're like, okay, then it becomes a thing. So now I say it in more interviews and start manifesting the same way I did other things.
I ain't mad at it.
Back to where you were just saying about the comedy. I don't want to do no more no comedy shit or shit. And if I did do comedy on movies and stuff, I want to be a serious character inside that comedy.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Like, not that that's not a serious role, but I was thinking like something like deeper, just because, like you said, you done did the comedy shit already. Yeah. Like that's your lane.
To death. I've done it to death, and people know I'm funny. So now it's time to me to challenge. Like, if for instance, I'm going to a movie premiere tonight, and I'm a detective inside this movie with Zaytoven. It's called Two Finesse. It's my role is serious.
Okay.
It's the opening. I'm the first character you see when the shit open up.
Dope. Okay.
And, I ain't never seen myself on with like more than 2 lines on the movie screen before, so I'm really excited about it. And
let me find out you got them IMDb credits. Come on,
yeah. So this be like my first one too. This is one of the things that made me make a decision to move here, because it was this time last year when we shot it, and at the time, like I said, I was like, my life was kind of spinning out of control. I had lost my girl, lost my place, lost my job, all that shit.
Now, one thing I do admire about you, because like you said, everybody went through some shit, but the fact that you're able to just get back up and like, let's keep it moving. So what gave you that push to say, I can't stay in this dark place? What made you get up?
Because I know everybody want me to lose, and I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction. So I have to win for me, and I have to finish this on out, and just dispel all the gossip and the hearsay of people that said I was dead, and when else, if I wasn't over here with 50 no more, then I wasn't gonna be able to come back, or if I didn't have if I didn't have this show, or if I didn't have this affiliation with this, then I was dead. But what they didn't check my post. It ain't over until I say it's over.
Hello.
So I just it was just my will to survive. I gotta finish this off. I have to finish it off by any means necessary, man. I have to. I know I'm supposed to win, and win big too. And so, that's what drives me. That's what drives me. I don't have children. I'm not really family orientated like that. I'm a hardcore loner. But one thing that I do have, and is kind of the closest family to me, is my dream. If that makes any sense.
No, Nick, I think we twins, because like for real, people, why you not? You ain't got no kids. Why you ain't get married? First of all, I got so many dreams that I ain't trying to be funny, but I feel like if I get with somebody right now, I'm too selfish to pour into them, because I'm really trying to pour into me, and I can't, not saying that I'm not willing to pour into somebody, but let me finish me before I gotta ask somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's that takes a lot of work. Kids, not a fuck them kids, nigga. No, like I'd rather just, I'm good.
100%. You well said.
Because one thing I hate that I've seen over and over again, people missing out on their dreams because they're waiting on, I can't do it because I got to do this, or I can't do it because, nigga, if you just worry about yourself, be selfish just a little bit, you will get further. And selfish not in a bad way, but selfish meaning like self-preservation. Make sure your mental and your health and everything is right, and then you can focus on everybody else shit. So
you can't help nobody until you can help yourself.
That part. Now I got to ask you
anything.
Favorite rapper and singer, and why?
My favorite singer is Michael Jackson, and ever since I was 5 years old, this just the escapism, the boundary breaking, he's just so far out there. He don't look like nobody. He don't talk like nobody. He don't act like nobody. He don't think like nobody. He just was out of this world type of talent, man. And he just really just always gave me this feeling that that was warm, and that was exciting and inspiring. And I remember being in preschool or kindergarten and watching Moonwalker, and the way that shit made me feel as a little boy. And I wanted that. And I saw that for myself. When I say that, I'm talking about to be the entertainer, so I can make people feel the way he was making me feel.
So is that where the Thriller came with your name?
100%.
Okay.
And 100%.
So was that your favorite song, or what's your all-time favorite Michael Jackson song?
My all-time favorite Michael Jackson song is it's crazy because it's so many. But if I have to narrow it down, Off the Wall.
Okay.
That's it, because that's like the soundtrack to my life. Leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Life ain't so bad at all when you're living off the wall.
Now you know he got a million bangers.
Yeah,
but I don't like I'm a lyric person, and one of the songs that I love just lyrics wise is "Man in the Mirror."
Oh yeah.
And then when he flipped the collar on his favorite winter coat, I was like, "Come on, no, paint the visual. Let's go."
Come on, right there.
My favorites,
right there.
So you didn't tell me about your rapper. Who your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper is gonna have to be. It's got to be 50 Cent.
Okay.
It's got to be 50 Cent because he changed my life.
Hello.
When he came out, it was I was in really, really, really great shape. I was cock diesel then too. I don't know if you remember this, but I used to call to myself when 50 came out, call myself the 50 Cent of comedy. This back, yeah, that's the way I thought of myself.
Okay.
And I even got pictures of me with the bulletproof, like a little fake bulletproof vest on, and the wave cap tied up in the back with the hat on and all that shit. Yeah, that's how I used to go out on stage. Yeah. I showed that shit.
You gave me an idea you could do. You could do like a photo shoot where you got a honey bun in it. Then the next picture is with the 50 Cent joint that you just said, the bulletproof, and then the last one will be a Thriller jacket. And then they say, started from the bottom, now we here, nigga. Come on now.
I like it.
You see what I did? You see what I did?
I saw what you did. I saw what you just did. Yeah, so it'd have to be him.
Okay.
Being able to work around him and stuff and whatnot, and see his drive, his motivation, his ambition and whatnot, and all the life lessons that he's giving me and advice. Yeah, it's priceless. So I ain't got no choice.
Now, what's your favorite 50 song?
My favorite 50 song, it could have been You.
Okay. Now I don't know. The one that I like is 50 and Yayo. I think it's both of them. Shit. I know what. Shawty so seductive, dancing on me. That's Yayo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one for me.
That's hot.
So now, during the quarantine, everybody was going through their struggles. What was a valuable thing you learned during the quarantine time?
I learned that I could sell anything. Yeah. Matter of fact, before the quarantine, before that shit, I was on tour with Martin Lawrence, and I ain't been on stage in goddamn maybe about like a year and a half. I was goddamn bouncing around, homeless and shit. And I had just got a new manager, my manager Norm, and he managed Music Soul Child too. Music Soul Child hooked me up with him, and he had got me an agent and shit. And he was telling me like, "Hey man, you could be on this Martin Lawrence tour and whatnot." And I was like, "Man, fuck out of here." And nigga had he talked to the agency about me possibly being on the tour with them with Martin, and it was like, "Does Jack really have any stand up?" Because we know him to be funny in interviews and stuff, but we never seen him do stand-up.
Right.
So I had this one video that Sway from Sway in the Morning made me do on the Sway show because, he had heard that I was homeless and I was doing bad, right? And mind you, my homeless ain't the homeless, shelter type of homeless. I stay in luxurious guest rooms. Yes, this is not my home.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm staying with friends. Yeah, I've stayed in a lot of great guest rooms. And so Sway told me to come to the comedy show that he be doing in the morning once a month at Caroline's on Broadway, and he gave me $5,000 and told me to get it together, and I ain't have to pay him back. Just go get my shit together. I was like, all right, cool. So I tried to walk out the door. He said, "Hey, where you going?" I said, "Shit, I'm gonna go get my life together." And he said, "No, nigga, not before you gotta go get on stage."
Right.
Get on stage.
Right.
And he was like, I said, "Dog, I ain't really feeling that shit right now." He said, "Well, give my goddamn money back."
No, you gotta feel the shit immediately.
Yeah, right. And so as soon as he asked me for that money back, I'm like, "All right, man, what place I gotta go?" He said, "You first." Okay, let's go. I went up. And I talked about my being married and getting divorced and all these things that was going on inside of my life that was really tragic. It was hilarious to the audience.
Therapy. Yeah.
It was there, and it scared the shit out of me because I ain't never talked about the shit. But I was venting, and it was ripping, and they were recording it. That was the only stand-up that I had online, and Martin seen that shit and put me on the tour and gave me 10 grand a show.
Nigga, shut your mouth.
Yep, for 10 minutes.
Shut
20,000 seats. This is my first time performing in front of 20,000 people. Mind you, I'd always been my dream to do this since I seen Ryan Cameron open up for the Kings of Comedy.
You was finna say, no, I don't want to go up.
And I was fixing to say, no, I don't want to go up. Like, as you can see in a lot of the stories that I'm telling you, it's a guy that has so much favor over my life.
First of all, God is telling you, letting me do this, and you sit down. That's what he's saying.
Get the fuck
every
out.
time you say no, he say, get your ass up.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time. Every time.
Okay, well, we are moving on. What are some words of wisdom you would give any upcoming entrepreneur or entertainer?
Man, keep going. Consistency is the name of the game. Be true to thine self. Keep negative people away from you. Stay away from sad motherfuckers and shit and miserable people and whatnot, even if they're in your family. If you're still mama and dad, hey man, you only got life to live. Go push it to the limit.
That's it. Now, you know I got to ask you this too, because I always ask people this because for me it shapes the person, in my opinion.
Boxers. Boxers.
You know what? I'm not. Okay. Moving on. Name one entrepreneur that you admire.
50 Cent.
Okay. And so what I mean, other just his work ethic or
all that. And he has this thing where you ask him, hey, so but how you gonna go about feeding 1 billion people in Africa, 50? I'm gonna do it. It ain't no answer to tell you or steps to tell you how to do it. Said we're gonna take the how out and go do it.
It's called walk by faith. That's what it sound like to me. Yeah, you hear me? All right, well, we are getting ready to move on to the fun section of the podcast. So we're going with our first thing, which is Kiss or Diss. These are just celebrity crushes. So you're going to name who you're kissing, who you dissing. I'm going to throw the names out there and you just decide who you kissing, who you dissing. You ready? Janet Jackson or Vivica Fox? Who you kissing, who you dissing?
I'm kissing Fox.
You can't. You got to pick one.
I got to pick. Oh! I'm kissing Vivica Fox and I'm dissing Janet Jackson.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Where's that?
Because I probably can really kiss Vivica Fox.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. She follows me. So, yeah. Okay, now. That can happen.
This is true. I actually gave her some lip gloss, my lip gloss brand, and was able to do her makeup a little bit.
Hey, that means you kissed her.
No, I ain't do that. No, that's not what I do.
Oh, you don't like girls?
No. Strictly Disney. That's all. I'm sorry. I know we're in Atlanta, but no, that's not. I don't play for that team. But all right, we're moving on. Issa Rae or Regina King? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
I'm kissing Regina King and dissing. Issa Rae is just a little too nerdy for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey.
Hey, you know it's funny too. I heard Issa Rae said I dissed her before, and I don't ever remember meeting her. And
well, you dissed her twice just now, so I mean,
yeah.
So now she has recorded evidence that you did, but we ain't gonna go there.
It's amazing to me. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I say to this lady? And I don't ever remember meeting her.
You didn't remember meeting Chico either, and then he told your ass that. You see the pattern here? I mean,
I'm focused. Yeah.
All right. Last but not least,
you just taught me some shit about myself.
See, if I don't do nothing else, I pay attention. So, last one. Damn. Roseanne Barr or Rosie O'Donnell? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
I'm kissing Rosie O'Donnell and dissing Roseanne Barr.
All right.
I've always been in the studs.
You know what? Why are you into studs?
I just protect themselves and whatnot, and they so assertive.
We are moving on to D.A.Q. That stands for dumbass questions. Just random fun questions I want answers to. If you could be a superhero, what would your superhero name be, and what would be your superpower?
Jack Thriller, and I have the power to see through the bullshit.
Okay, I like that now. That sounds like a cartoon ready to be made. All right. If you could slap somebody in your past with no consequences, who would it be and why?
It was this little Chinese boy at Redan. He smacked me inside one of our special ed classes and whatnot. And just before I could jump on top of this nigga, I got pulled up off of the nigga. And it haunts me to this day.
Wait a minute, did you say in one of y'all special ed classes?
Yeah.
So you had to do special ed?
Yeah, I was in special ed the whole time I was in school.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay. Well, hey, you learn something new every day.
Well, you know, when you got something wrong with like with something wrong with my eye, people automatically they put you to the side because it's a distraction for the other kids and stuff. So you don't necessarily have to be slow or dumb or anything. If you just become a distraction, they just put you off. They put you away.
Well, what your eye got to do with your brain? That don't mean you don't.
Well, the other kids always was picking with me, and I was one of those kids that like, if you wanted smoke, you can get it.
Exactly. So yeah, what's the problem? Roast them back.
The teachers didn't see it that way. They didn't feel like dealing with all that.
So you mean to tell me you sitting here and the nigga next to you slobbing on you, but you got to sit in there because of your eye?
Yeah.
Nah, bruh. I'd have been reporting that.
That's what happened.
This nigga licking the wall, but I got to be in the fuck. Nah, see.
That's what. Yeah.
That can't.
But you either, once again, you like we said last night, you either hoe up or blow up.
Hey, there it is. Now, what would be the worst name? Oh, you know, if we speaking of eyes, hell, what would be the worst name you would give an optical business?
Walk by faith, not by sight.
I'm done with you. Now, wait a minute, hold on. I love that, but let me tell you what's funny. Okay, so I got a what's the thing called? A massage therapist. My mom has a friend that has a massage therapist business. So anytime I get a massage, she was like, "Yeah, go to him, support his black business or whatever, right?" So I'm like, "All right, cool." Now he's blind, which don't matter. Like you can still do what you got to do. So he decided to open another business. He's blind, and his other person is all the people that work with him in his little business are blind. And so I said, well, Mom, like, well, I mean, that's cool. I said, but he's opening the business with all blind people. Who gonna count the money? Like, I'm like, you still need somebody sighted to see what's going on. And so she was just like, yeah, he's gonna do it. And I said, what he gonna name it? 3 Blind Mice? And she told me to go to hell. But
oh my God.
But I'm saying, like, but let me tell you what he did do.
What'd he do?
He was dope with it. He named it Inner Visions. I said, okay, I like what he did there. Okay, that's how you do it. You walk by faith, not by sight, baby. Get on in there.
Hey, Michelle, you gotta play the hand you dealt. You let the chips fall where they may and be cool with it.
That's true.
Yeah, play that hand all the way on out.
Why not? Everybody else gonna do it.
Don't fold.
So we moving on. If animals could talk, which animal do you think would be the rudest?
I think that kangaroos, they look like they real arrogant in real life and shit. They look very, very arrogant. They such uniquely beautiful animals to me. But it look like they be stuck up and have a little bad attitude, like a bad bitch.
And they will whoop your ass.
And they'll whoop your ass.
Yeah, they will. Now, we talked about it earlier, but you might change it. If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high.
Tony, take a look. It's in a
book. Reading Rainbow.
Oh, God.
I love it. Hey, that's actually my ringtone on my phone.
No,
yeah, it is.
So you might as well finish it now. You got to go ahead and hit the hook. Come on now.
I can't do anything.
Come on.
Place to go, friends to do. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. You know, back in the day, we had the best theme songs. You ain't gonna can't start with that, cause our theme song used to be lit.
Yeah, I love this song. It just make me feel happy.
Yeah, it do. It make you feel like you can just do anything.
Yeah, and you can read.
Right. Now we are moving on to G.M.G. That stands for What Grinds Your Gangster. What is your pet peeve?
Oh, I can't stand a begging ass female. You know what I'm saying? To just tell me about her bills and all of those stupid ass shit. I don't even. That is a complete turn off for me. I'll walk right off from you.
They be like, "Oh, Jack, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bill."
Yeah, all that. I don't know how you're gonna do it either. I'm out.
But you know why you playing? Like, now I know a lot of females do that. I'm not one of them. I've always had my own little money, but I've noticed in Atlanta, and people are like, why you ain't dating nobody? Because it's like the roles have reversed. Men are asking women, when you taking me out, nigga, what I look like? Brett, no. Mm-mm. And be serious, because at first you just be there, they just be funny, trying to, just have a conversation and be looking dead serious, like, yeah, so when you take me out, I'm like, nigga, never? Like, no, that's not what I do. And that's why I'm single, because no. And now, don't get it twisted. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm dating someone, I don't mind. Like, if, he take me out, I return the favor. I don't have the problem. But like, no, we need a commitment before for my money exchanges. Commitment needs to be there. I
can do.
All right, so we are moving on to Opera That Thing Out. Now, Opera That Thing Out is a fan favorite. Okay. And all you're doing is singing a song. Like, so you're singing one of your favorite songs, or it could be a rap song, it could be an R&B song, theme song, whatever you want to sing, but you have to sing it in your best opera voice.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in the book. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
Come on with the vibrato. You gotta do the damn thing. Look, I don't think I had no background and everything. I was like, come on now. Come on. All right, last but not least, we are playing our game, Sing-a-Doo. Now, Sing-a-Doo is a family-friendly game. That
you love to sing.
Yes. Come on now. I'm a DJ too, boo.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sing-a-Doo, what you're doing, you are singing the melody of a song, which you can only use the word do. So we have different categories. We got hip hop, R&B, greatest hits, pop Billboard hits, country rock, Sing-a-Doo favorites, old school, TV themes, and party and dance hits. So I'm going to sing a couple, and then you're going to guess what I'm singing, and then I'm going to let you do something. So I'm going to do R&B and hip hop, because that's my lane. Are you ready?
Sure thing.
Now, if you can name the artist and the song, you don't. But for right now, just name the song, and then if you got the artist, cool.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Do 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 do.
Jamie Foxx, Gold Digger.
There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna test your ATL school skills with this one. See if you know this. It's R&B. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Huh?
Escape.
No. Let me see. Shoot. Dang, how would I do this? What you say?
Splackavelli.
Yes, come on, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's go.
Press.
Right. I was like, let's see if is he really ATL? Let's see. Okay, last one I'm gonna do.
Anita Baker. All I wanna do is spend my life with you.
You gotta say that part. That's the name of it.
It was them from beginning to end, 365 days a year. All I want. Damn, what's the name?
Same old love.
Game of Love.
Same old love.
Same old love. Okay, cool.
All right. Now it's your turn. I'm gonna hold them up. When you pick the song you're gonna do, let me know and I'll put the card down.
All right. Do 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 do.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You pick the song.
No, I don't see it. I can't see that shit. I got one eye now. Come on now. This might not be good for me.
Move it.
I still can't see it.
Tell me where I need to move it. Up, down, left, right?
Up. I still can't see it. Oh, here we go. I'm stretching it out.
Okay.
Okay, this is all right, cool. Nigga, I love this song too. I play this shit every day in the gym.
Okay.
All right, Dum 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 dum.
Oh, SWV.
No.
Oh shit. Okay, wait a minute. Do it again.
That's funny. That's funny.
You know what I thought it was, right?
Yeah, I do.
Rain. Yeah.
Rain. Okay. Yeah, it did sound like rain. I fucked that up.
All right. Well, all right. Try it again.
I fucked that up. Yeah, that shit.
You did say the gym. I don't know why you playing rain in the gym, but okay.
Long story. Boom, 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 boom.
You gotta doodle it. So you gotta say do.
Boom, 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 boom. The doom, doom. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, the dude with the fro, Childish Gambino.
Yep.
Red Bone.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not good at this. So I'm so happy you got that.
All right, we're trying to All right, tell me where I need to move.
I was trying to focus. All right.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, love of my life. Too. Okay, all right. Last one.
All right. I hate this game.
Don't do me like
that. Go up. I don't know this shit.
Another one. Okay, try another one. Is it a theme song?
Yeah.
Oh, Different World?
Yeah.
I was like, that don't sound like no regular song. That has been Singadoo. If anybody's interested, you can get it at singadoo.com. The pilot is dropping soon for Singadoo, the game show, so be on the lookout for that. And Jack Thriller, it has been a pleasure. Please let them know how to find you again. If you got some merch, if you got something that you selling, if you want me to pull up on Wild and Out, just let me know. But go ahead.
It's at Jack Thriller on Twitter and Instagram, and Young Jack Thriller on Facebook. Thank you for having me, Michelle C. I had a really nice time. I'm embarrassed and I had fun.
Appreciate you. It will be dropping soon. Make sure you tune in every Monday, Thursday, every other Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are on Spotify, Google, all streaming platforms. Act like your mama done raised you right, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See you next time.
Candid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs. Guess what? Candid Kisses TV has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's artistperiod.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Candid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today.